Well, a very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something completely different, a little bit of a shade of green this morning. We are doing a contract for some beet hauling. We're currently harvesting and we're getting on quite well, actually. So we are going to get this all done. And then we've got another gig to do this afternoon there, which will take a bit of time as well. So we've spoken to a few dealers and we've been able to get something quite special to have a crack at with that. I really didn't think we would be doing any more silage at this point in the day, or at this point in the year. We are early November, but the weather has been kind to many, and lo and behold, we're going to be doing a bit. So, yeah, we're going to try and speed up, make it as easy and as efficient as possible, and we've got just a set of kit to do that as well. So we will see how we get on. But first of all, we've got to go and finish off this beat, which is, there's still a fair bit left to go up, but we will, it's not too far a drive. Made all the easier by having a ginormous tractor and trailer at the cart. It's quite a big field there. We are being up in field 92, so it's a big long straight and then a few little chicanes and we're in, so really not that bad. But we are, yeah, made all the easier by being able to buckle around on this fence, that's for sure. On this Deutz, sorry. But yeah, really, I quite like this tractor actually. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice indeed. And get over the right side of the road there, I suppose. That'll help. And yeah, there's only, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 passes left to do, and then we're all done with that one. It's a lucrative gig. I can't say no to these. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, they are worthwhile. As you can see, money's not great, so anything we can take to speed ourselves along here is always very, very welcome indeed. So we'll see how we go. But ultimately, it's looking all right. We did that big plowing gig, that's all done, and we'll see what else comes along really, but I am open to all suggestions and opportunities on how we can continue to make a little bit of extra money here and there. Now this turning is coming up here soon. Which one is it? Oh, it's up by the windmill there, isn't it? There you go. Yeah, everything else is going well. We are flying. I'm trying to figure out what we can do on this particular map. Moving forward, and also how long we're going to keep driving along with this for, because there is an idea forming about a new roleplay coming along soon, so we'll have to see where and when that looks like, and perhaps unsurprisingly it will be on a map that is very close to my heart and something that I've been putting many hours of work into, so that would probably make sense. So I will you'll see and hear more from me about that one soon. Got to keep watching out for these trees. Oh, we're stuck through there. There you go. We'll just creep around here. Would not like to be a cyclist or a motorist coming the other way with me on this road. There is not much room. Even if I pull over, there's not much escape. And then we are just in here, which again is quite a tight road. So we'll just sneak down. Neither gateway into here is fun, let me tell you. The one at the other end there is an absolute pig as well, so we'll see. Back a touch, put a cut in here. Farmer could have bought himself a smaller tractor to get into his fields with, that's for sure. I think we're through. Nailed it. Alright, so this is all we got left here, this little strip. Like I say, maybe 4 or 5 passes, maybe something like that left. But yeah, quite a long field. Does take a little bit of time when you're going about 3 meters working with, but you know, we're making some decent progress. I think it's looking good. Zip around the corner here. I think we emptied, so we should be good. I'll just park it here. Oh no, we're not. We've got to empty a bit more out. Now, in hindsight, leaving the engine on and everything running at full chat may not be the best move by me, but you know, it's a hire machine, so drive it like you stole it and all that. Alright, so we should be emptying out. Or have we? Oh no, we're all empty there as well, so away we go. We're GPS enabled here, so it's nice and straightforward, like I say. We're able to fly up and down this field and get it all done pretty quickly here, so it should be good. Looking forward to this. Of course, we've leased all this equipment as well to let us get this done here. but a little bit of variation there. I've done a lot of baling, and yes, I've taken on another contract there, but we're going to try and skip a few steps and make it as easy as possible with that one. So that's why we've got a little bit of different equipment in there to do so, and we'll see if we're able to. But first things first, we'll finish this. I think we're about 90% done now, according to the contract, and obviously sometimes there's always a little bit left over there as well. So we will go till the field has been cleared, because whatever isn't required to be sold by the contract there, well, that's extra money for us. Won't go too far, but you know, it's money at the end of the day, so we shall bloomin' well take it. And back we go. All right, and off we go there. So yeah, we're gonna fly through this one nice and quickly, and then we'll get onto the fun piece of equipment that is currently sat at the yard there. We'll show you what that looks like and walk through it in a bit of a machinery review, really, before we get on and get started with November silage. Who would have seen that coming? All right, so we're just flashed up there. We're at 97%, which is great. So I guess one more pass there and that's it done. So that'll be awesome. So we'll just keep going there. We're nearly full, so we can look to get this loaded up. Or unloaded, I guess, would be the correct phrasing. And then, yeah, we're looking good. Looks like maybe 2 more here. What I'll likely do here is just come out here, and then we'll get this loaded up again here. That's a beast of a Deutz-Fahr there. That really is. That's huge. So much sugar. All of the sugar. Alright, so we're just starting to see it full there. There's a little bit more space, I hope. So we'll get this finished up, we'll park this up, and then we will go and cart that last load away. And then, only at that stage, we'll see you back at the yard where we can cash our check for this contract, get us closer to that magic 50k again, and then, yeah, go and have a look at the machine that's waiting for us there to get after some work. Well, okay then, welcome back. We're looking over the chickens who look to be doing remarkably well here today. We sold off the last beat after the contract was finished. We got about 3.5 grand, which is great. And now, if we come on into our store menu here, what we're going to do is just complete this one for an extra 11 grand, and kabam, we're done. Look at that. That's awesome. So another, well, 10.5 grand there, really. But £47,000. We've got the silage contract on the way as well there, which is going to be great. This is our trailer. If you didn't see the last episode there, we bought this one recently. It was used, as you can well see. Looking at the used market today, not really anything of any use in here. I'm not going to be able to afford any of those anytime soon. That's a handy little tractor, but don't need it. But yeah, so that's ours. And there's something else around the corner here as well, so we're going to have a little bit of a peek at it. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. So I want to take these contracts on and get them done, because I'm sick of doing silage contracts, because it is November. So I got some bigger mowers on the go. We've leased this in. Look at the size of that setup there. It's delightful. We're on the Somerset mowers, the front and rear. Absolutely delightful stuff. They really, really are. So we're going to get these ones out to the field. We've got a bit of a drive to go on, because we're heading up to the very north. So we're going to have to go on the route around the BGA there, and we'll find that field over there. So, but yeah, lovely looking things. And we've got a 7726 on here as well, but 260 horse. Which should be more than ample to pull it, he says, hopefully. But yeah, I think we need about 220, 230 to pull these around, so we should be fine. But yeah, look at this setup. Very nice. I like. Aside from that, everything else around the farm is pretty much the same. These gates need a little bit of adjustment just to work properly there, but the RIN sheds are looking fine. I don't know if you saw this shed it's now pretty much full, so we'll be good there. I might look just to save my own equipment now it's all been washed down as well, to see if I can get any get myself a good fusion in of some sort to get that bit of baling done. But if not, then you know, at least we've saved. The reason I got these is because they have the gripper on, and I can quite easily switch or get this all rode up as well at the same time, so it'll save me having to bring my rake up, which is good because that's all safely tucked away for the winter now. Now we're probably gonna go prune some of these autumnal looking trees as we go through. We can nearly get a crop off there, but no, it is November, and we'll leave it be. So yeah, we'll go and get this done, and then that'll get us over that 50k mark. We can look to see what's coming. I'm only going to try and take on maybe root crop harvest contracts because it's the season for that still, but primarily it'll be cultivation work, and then we'll leave everything else and just focus on our production side and selling off the produce that we have still, bales for example, any greenhouse produce that comes through, and get ourselves going that way as well. So that's what I'm thinking at least, and it should be good. It should be good. But yeah, these are of course part of the premium DLC. If you haven't bought that, you can check out the links in the description below to go and grab it. I think it's well worth it. This is the first time I've used anything that isn't the veg equipment, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, I don't like that wobble. There you go. So yeah, don't really get to use this 7726 too much either. It's a big tractor, to be fair to it. And we'll see how we get on with it now. But yeah, we're going to not stick these into the hedge. We're going to go around the buildings you can see over there. And then we'll be in position there and not too much time at all. So we'll catch up with you when we're in the field and have a look around these before we get going in too much detail. And so it's a field along here somewhere. It's recognizable because it had, well, it's not that one, that's for sure. It's got the hedge line splitting up the middle there. Was that it? That was it indeed. So maybe we can just sneak in through here. I like this half hedgerow up the middle there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so we'll get ourselves unfolded here. Like I say, it's not a big field, but it saves me a trip of having to bring out the tractor and rake as well. Perfect. Wow, look at that. The attention to detail is always something that absolutely stuns me. Really, really good looking mowers across here. We're going to put the gripper down, of course, just to speed things up, but the conditioner is in there as well. Blades looking fantastic. I always find the cooling systems on these really, really impressive there, because this is just huge. Cooling system does look rather impressive on here, it has to be said, and we're going to keep on panning around there. Brand new mowers, may I say. Not a speck of paint missing on them either. But yeah, very, very impressive. We need to get ourselves all set up. So we're currently in widespread mode, so let's just turn that down, put that into swath dropping on the back, and then on the front. Do we have to do the same thing again? No, we're looking pretty good there too. Awesome. Alright, so now we're just going to start by firing up the first front mower here. Away it goes. So we're going to switch on to the back one and do the same again. Making sure not to miss anything or take anything out it shouldn't be. Hit any gate posts, old sheds, that kind of stuff. Okay, not my equipment after all, so we'll just take our time with it, and then we'll stick that one down. And stick that one down. Alright. And we're away. We're swathing. We're mowing silage about 30 foot wide. Flying. Absolutely flying. Like I say, not a huge field. Really not necessary, but it saves me. And whilst we've got it, we might just take on a couple more gigs if we can. Just to, well, pay for the leases, really. And see if we can make that all work. So we'll probably look to do that, and maybe, I don't know, I'm tempted to get a new inline baler, like a Vicon or something, just to speed us up with this whole thing as well. But we'll see how we get on. We'll get this headland done. It's a bit tight in this little paddock here, so we'll just take our time and see what it looks like on the end. But yeah, It's huge. It's very, very nicely made. I must say, it's a very nice machine to drive. Massey's great as well. Of course it is. It's a lovely Massey. Good power. Seems to be flying along. No struggle there. But yeah, really, really nice. Nice and smooth ride there as well. So that is awesome. And we'll see what we can get done, and we'll see how much more we can fly through. But it's just cruising along right now. Stuff of dreams. This is really is good. And what we're looking like behind. Ah, look at that for a swath. Perfect. Now I won't go too close to the edge because that's a bit stony there. Cut through here. Probably only just a one pass through here, I reckon. That'll do. Farmer just wanted this tidying up, really. He said anything you could get off here would be a bonus. And well, that's what we'll treat it as. Wow, that's looking good. Just knocking off the mowers on the back there. See if those dials are moving at all, but I don't think they are. Oil pressure looks good. And I didn't put my mowers down in time, so we'll go back and we'll start that one again. Press the right buttons this time, and then we're off. On my new joystick here, which seems to be working well. It's just me figuring out how to use it with certain applications, but yeah, we're good. We're flying. And away we go into the dust incredibly. In November, cutting silage. Who would have seen that coming? But we'll fly along through this one. We'll get it ready to go and we'll get that bailed up as well. And we will see what we think. We'll keep this mower around probably to see about a few more gigs. And we'll give you a bit of a more in-depth review when we finish. But so far from what we're seeing, it's pretty darn incredible. Let's just lift up at the corner here. All right, and before we get into the hedge there as well, lovely stuff. Listen to the sound of those stopping. Woof. Incredible. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to keep going, and we shall see you all in the next one. Till then, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching this latest version. Until then, I hope you have enjoyed this latest episode of the Court Farms First Time Farmer series, and we shall see you in the next one. Till then, I've been Simulation for the Nation. Do take care, enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you in the next one.